Today is February 2nd, Fountain Day. Unlike modern fountains, ancient fountains ran on manpower. Men with great lung capacity were signaled to blow inside these fountains from the inside, making the water come out as fountains. The rich owners of such fountains observed their beautiful fountains and powerful men working underground, like ant farms you make with fish tanks. That is the Armengard quote for today. Presumably this video is going up on February 2nd if everything goes according to plan. Who knows who could say uploading is not a thing I do? Don't you know that about me yet? Anyway, welcome back to Wild Arms 3. For the first time in a long time. We're doing a little bit of catch up. Like, yeah, there's the main plot stuff and there's something important going on, you know? It's kind of hard to remember what. But first we want to... Alright, well, welcome back to Wild Arms 3. Horse jumping was always a little strange. Yeah, I have a small to-do list of things we should catch up on. I was doing some research, looking at stuff that we were missing, like, you know, what's important, what optional side stuff we need to do. You might remember the secret garden here. That was like just a couple episodes ago. I confess I did not go back and watch anything to prepare for this, really. I've opened the most recent video like, oh, southwest of where we were? That's where we gotta go? Okay. Anyway, here, gardening. So, the kind of foolish thing I didn't do was sow. Like, oh, look, these are all gray. I obviously can't use any of them. You just gotta press X once. Yeah. It says, you need a seedling before we can cultivate. I can create a seedling by sacrificing one of your items. Will that be alright? Yes. Alright, great. Now, we have, like, infinite seedlings for this heelberry here. So, we just... Oh, well, we breed it instead, but okay. So we sow this, and just bam, there you go. We got one growing there. And didn't even take it. We just have, like, infinite heelberry seeds to use now. So, I could have done this the whole time, and that's kind of funny, kind of sad, you know, a little bit of everything. So we'll go and do that for everything we have. So, plantless potionberry here. Says the item cultivation will now begin. I'm looking forward to harvest. Each of these, like, plants, well, how do I begin explaining this? It's a weird, complicated system. So, these plants, there's ticks of time that happen in the game. It's like, what, like maybe 4 ticks will pass every time you rest or something like that? I don't really remember. Every time you fight a battle, you know, just there's ticks of time that's in the game. Well, I need to heal holy root to that. What did I not plant? Did I just leave enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I am very bad at remembering things. We'll plant a lot of heelberries anyway. Alright, excuse me. So, yeah, every time one of these ticks passes, or like 4 of them or whatever, you get the ability to harvest, and you'll get some of your stuff back for all the plants you've planted, or whatever. Heelberries start with the greatest chance. You can see here by like, oh, if I want to breed, that means I'm going to use a heelberry to increase my gain of heelberries anytime harvested ready. I don't know, that's the whole thing. I'll sacrifice one. It says, someday Filgaia will be green again. Every time I see a young seedling, I feel it will happen. It's a pretty positive quote because heelberry, it's pretty easy to get harvest for heelberries. They have a high chance, like 70% or something like that. And every one of these you sacrifice, you add 1% to that harvesting chance. Oh, it's so potionberry is a little less likely. So she'll say, a young, vibrant power can be felt from the seedling. The power is still small, but it is definitely there. And I don't have enough to like help any of these along. But the quote would not be too helpful because these are like all descending order of how well you're going to be able to harvest them. I'm great at explaining things. Don't worry about it. That's the whole thing we've been missing, and we should definitely let them stay there to harvest them occasionally, here and there. Best thing to do would be, you know, have one of every kind of flower there, every kind of plant, and maybe someday get everything to 100% harvest rate, so you can just have basically infinite consumables. It's like there's the trick, you just You just rest at the inn again and again and again. And then bam, infinite flower power, baby. So that'd be nice to have. Alright, that's a good jump. So along with that, that obvious thing we've been kind of missing out on, and that would be very helpful. There were 2 migrant seals we were missing out on, which we would like to have, because, you know, that's the number in the top left if you've forgotten. Helps us avoid encounters or whatever. There's one here in Jolly Roger. This very early place where we got our sand ship and whatever, if you might remember this. I'm not positive if I did this in the Let's Play itself, but I might have scanned here. I might have been like, huh? There's something in here, how do I get it? I might have tried bombing this, I don't know. It's hard to remember what I've done in this game. But here's the fun thing, you gotta bomb it right here. Easy cheesy. What are you getting here? Oh, it's a migrant seal. Now we're migrant seal level 5. Oh, that was so easy. What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't remember if I've shown that before. Maybe, maybe not, but that's very important. We want that. We want that right away. There's one more of these we want to pick up, and I'm going to the local station. Let's see, I need to check the map first, though. It is, let's see. It's from Little Rock, because Humphreys Peak, what is that other red dot? East Highlands, that's the station? Yeah. Humphreys Peak being, Clive's hometown. Little Rock being the hometown, I mean, not a hometown, but, sorry, excuse me, let me just, East Highlands. Now let me talk about it while I remember this. Little Rock being the town where, Jet, that was like where his prologue nearly took place. It nearly took place. It did take place, in fact, I will say. That's where all the townspeople there are, and that's nearby where the first dungeon he was in was at. The place called, let's see, I have notes here. The place called Doomed to Obscurity. That's what his tutorial dungeon was called. Isn't that just great and grand and lovely? I think it is. So anyway, if you go looking around up there for a bit again, you can find that dungeon. It's like just there, and you can come back to it, and that's kind of cute. Same for the gob place that Virginia was at with all the goblins and whatnot. There was nothing there though. I've been doing a little bit of practice runs, and we'll be going back there later anyway, as I understand it. But anyway, if we search around for a bit here-ish. What's here? The northern ruins are not safe. Kids, stay out. Little Rock Boys Club, baby. Northern ruins, huh? Well, let's just check these northern ruins. Wow. Doomed to obscurity. It's like almost a shame it's not on the map by default because, hey, one of our characters knows about it, right? So maybe we should, in theory, know about this. It's okay if you don't remember this at all. It's been many an episode and many a month since I was playing this, in this chapter particularly. Like, it hasn't been a year yet, but we're getting close to it, which is kind of the scary thing. Alright, so there's this hole here that collapsed under us when we first played as Jet, and we're like, oh shoot, we can't get to this treasure chest. But now we got friends with weird dolls. Migrant seal. Alright, so migrant seal is important, definitely worth coming back for that one. But it sure is weird. Yeah, I've been following a walkthrough, just to be sure. And there's a bunch of, let's see, they're called Towers of Fortune? Millennium Puzzles is what they're called. There's been a bunch of those. But, I don't know, we'll do them like one at a time. They're not too important. I just want to double check if there's any close to here. Yeah. Well, okay. Humphreys Peak. Dune Canyon Station? Yeah, okay. So let me open up this view. Wowers. What's really nice is you can move around and look at your coordinates like this. So what we want is Y, like 10,000-ish, 10,059 $5.99, something like that. There's the bridge. And X, 2,000, I mean 20,000, 449 or something like that. So we want to go a long ways. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's okay. I don't remember what these are. It's an ambush, but a lot of these exclamations were green, so we kind of don't even care. Auto battle on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange these eventually, but whatever. Just leave it how it was. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, what's nice is there are like some optimal like Guardian setups, but generally you do want to be switching those up throughout the whole game, so I'm not doing like anything wrong with my current setup per se. Maybe 20,000-ish, and then 10,000-ish, which is actually the other way. So like in this corner, kind of. Unless, did I already uncover this? This isn't it. Yeah, this is faraway lands. Let's see. 20,000. It wasn't just next to this, was it? Maybe. I believe it is by this. Let me double check this coordinates. 2066. Oh, and no. Hold on. 20449. Dune Canyon Station. Clearly I did not do enough practice, but that's okay, whatever. I believe what we need to do is actually take the station that's right there. No, I'm gonna check up here first. Just in case, because there's one around here too, I think, actually. Yeah, okay. This might not be the one I had in mind, but screw it, Millennium Puzzle. We'll do one of them, and then we'll continue with our little story quest, I think. So please excuse me for being a fool. This is Millennium Puzzle 9 out of 20. These puzzles will test your wits. Touch the white crystal when you're ready, and there's a hint on the back, by the way. Even though you can climb down, climbing back up is impossible. Watch your step. Alright, so I haven't done this one then. I did two actually, for practicing. But not this one. So I am solving this in real time, baby. Yahoo! This seems straightforward enough. Let me see. Yeah, there's like an even amount of every block, so I don't need to erase 3 at once at all. Not that I see, anyway. Yeah, I want to be doubly careful not to be doing that. Not to be throwing myself off the ledge like that. Well, you know, my practice run went a lot better than that. Not that I practiced that puzzle in particular, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Just don't let your camera be diagonal. It's surprisingly hard to grab things when your camera is diagonal. There we go. Just be careful about it. Like, yeah, I remember reading a little hint on that, which is the obvious hint we also got too, is like, you do not want to drop down. Also, how do we get? Oh, we have a small problem. Okay. I'm glad I caught that before I forgot, before I stopped noticing it. Okay. Well, this is gonna be, a little trickier than I thought. As I grab this block diagonally, like a fool. Okay, so we need to go up here, actually. Let me do the same thing. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need 2 layers for this. See, it looked so straightforward, and then suddenly I realized, oh, it is 3 stars for a reason. I have to use a tiny bit of logic. Alright, good thing none of those popped. The red is gonna be sort of complicated. I mean, I think it's fine if we match it right there. So long as we keep 4, which we'll have perfectly 4 if I don't pop any on the way. Alright. For a second I thought something dropped off the screen, like to the very bottom, like, uh-oh. I think it's fine to pop this one. That's probably fine. Alright. Okay, now let's do this. Let's be careful about how we do this, of course. And double check, yeah. 2 greens, 2 yellows, 2 reds, 4 blues. Yeah, we're still good to pop them in doubles. I'm trying to use my meat brain, but I'm not so good at it. Alright, I hope doing it like this won't cause us any problems. I don't foresee any, but we'll just have to figure out for ourselves. Also, we can just do this. I think this kind of gives us enough room to mess with it even more. We don't like necessarily need the double layer there, I don't think. Double layer the 2x2, you know? You know what I'm saying? I love a good puzzle, but also I hate a good puzzle. I don't know. It's that thing, you know? It feels good to solve a puzzle, but it feels real bad to not be able to solve a puzzle. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. This is fine. Because I can pull blocks, remember? It's okay. Now this should be fine. Alright. And of course, yeah, if we do happen to be fools and fall, that's a puzzle we gotta start over. So let's not do that. Cool. Yeah, we are good to go. Just pull this. Do not push it. Just reset the puzzle for no reason. That's fine, probably, right? Bam. We did it. So there's 20 of these in the game. I do not recall. It might be like 30. It might be something more than that. Let me look. Yeah, 9 out of 20. There's 20 puzzles. That's right there. And there's like 5 available to us right now? I don't know. But here's a level apple. So what it does, let me just look at it, raises level by 1. So it's tempting to consume that right away. But the overall advice I hear is, you might want to save that for later. You know, when levels take several times more XP to gain than now. So I guess we'll save that. Alright, let me double check my little list here. Yeah, we got these. Like, there's more Millennium puzzles, but I'll save some for later. So, okay, let us get back on track. I will be a little cheater, show off one of our 6 warp stars we're good for, and I will teleport back to Midland Station, which is where we want to be. Just double checking, just to be sure. Alright, and our horses do teleport too. So that's another nice use of warp star. And just to check, I don't know if we get anything. I shouldn't have turned. Like 5 seconds before jumping. Just see if there's anything to pick up as far as gardening goes. I should have gone at a straight angle. But it doesn't. Please. There we go. So yeah, I really don't remember what the tick rate is, but apparently you can just rest in again and again. Or one of those free beds, you know, Gallows or Clive's bed. Again and again and again, you're good. And you can just really grind that way. That's why your chances become kind of infinitely low. Just see if we get anything. Well, just gonna look, see. Hi. Anything to harvest? That's a lot actually already. Wow. I will take some with me, thank you. Huh. That's good. Check that out. And look how pretty those berries are looking. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, so let's do some more of this. Let's definitely mini carrot. Hold on, would you like to class? Yes. Yeah, water soil and warm heart are what makes a flower grow. Please look on with kindness. I wasn't sure about the text, like, hold on a second, what? And yeah, let's throw some potion berries in there too. Like one, a young vibrant pear. We've already read that. Throw a couple extra heal berries just because it's so good. Let's just do it until we see a new line of dialogue. 'Cause she changes her dialogue like every 10% of likely to harvest a plant or whatever. You know, words. Yes, and the guy will be green again. Strong roots are a wonderful thing. This seedling taught me that. So that means we're at like 80% harvest rate for that now. And that's fantastic. Like we could dedicate more spots to potion berries or whatever, but I don't know. Heal berries are pretty valuable. We don't have a whole lot of them. And I've run through a lot of them too. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not sure exactly how long I want this to go for. I don't want to push myself too hard, I guess. I don't know. Oh. I don't know how long I want episodes to be. I don't know how much I want them to come out. How frequently. Get out of here. Okay. So the idea is we want to find the beach that is to the southeast of Baskar Colony. Here, I have like the video open to like Granny's line of text. It says, first round the Cape by Sand Canal to the east. Do we have a place called Sand Canal? I mean, yeah, Sand Canal to the east. To the east? To bring your ship to the beach southwest of our village. Which I guess we already did. Yeah, kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. It says to the beach southwest of our village. And then to the island to the southwest. Excuse me. My sense of direction, it's not all there. And my ship, it is not all here either. That's not great news. Where did I leave it? Probably by Jolly Roger, but why would I do this? Why would I be such a fool? Maybe when I used Warp Star, I warped the ship too. That'd be unfortunate. But it's right here. It's right by Jolly Roger, actually. That's kind of a shame. I also learned a great technique for kind of doing anything Jolly Roger related or ship related or whatever you want to say. But that involves buying the most powerful weapon, and we're only a few fossils, dragon fossils away from doing that. So maybe later. But there's a pretty great way to just cheese it and win every Sandcraft fight. And great, good. Yeah, basically it involves just going all out on your offense, going first, and just and then any enemy dies right away. And that's incredible. Alright, well that's... I mean, we're on green exclamation marks. We're not going to run into anything, probably. Just double check. Yep. Oh, there's a white exclamation mark. Skilly. Alright, so here we go. Here's the beach southwest of Baskerville. So we want to see the first beach southwest right there. Is that where we're going? It's time to figure it out. You can't land your Sandcraft here. You gotta be at a good angle. What are you doing? Let's see, we're just gonna explore for a little bit. Classic run around and scan on the map. You love it. I think it's been a pretty big, I don't know, stopper to our progress with this game. Just missing everything, you know? What do you gotta say? Wander around a bit and look for adventure instead of making a beeline to your destination. Alright, I'm sorry. Rest the wings that carry you from afar to search for what's near. Thank you, Alan Smithy. Alright, see? So you gotta enjoy it. You gotta have a good time hanging out. Hello, what are you? Have I seen you before? Not positive. Good thing you're poison soda sword. You're not. That's a fair bit of damage. These guys not exactly pushovers then. And that's a lot of poison damage too. Oof. Let's no, we've seen these guys before. They're weak to earth, in fact. Who has earth? Not you. You could you could use a potion berry. No, that heals actually. I totally thought that was an antidote. Medicine. No, just antidote right here. Yeah, whatever. I'll use it. Jet. You have all these funny abilities, you goofball. Oh yeah, by the way, I learned the summon, the lucky hand, the little guy who does like very pitiful damage. Yeah, it's meant to do very pitiful damage, but what it does do... Why doesn't it extend to everyone? It's like, if it kills someone, it's guaranteed to make them drop something. So that's really nice. Lock onto that one, I guess. And yeah, I definitely need to rearrange my guardians. But I am not here to be intelligent, not yet. Wow, you got poisoned, but it was good on you. You're a hero. Jet, you're dying. Jet might die to poison. Hey, Windward. Gallows is ready for this fight. I mean, he got poisoned, so maybe not, but... He's ready for this fight, don't you know? Bam! Jet, how you doing? You're fine, actually. You recovered from your poison pretty quick. That might be luck. He does have the luck guardian on him, so that could be it. Yeah, just try to take this guy down right away. Accelerator, take him down might as well. Just go for it. Show off your cool powers. Wow! Alright, treasure chest, and there's a booby trap. But good, best, normal, good. So, trap this up. Antidote, nice. Earth gem, use up all that vitality before the dungeon. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. Antidote, because you are poisoned. Alright. Let me go ahead and do this. I think this whole episode is definitely going to be just figuring out what we're doing. Just reviewing, setting up. But, what are you going to do? We gotta... what happens? Let's see. Flash hit. Has the really good Arcana on, I believe. So what we want to do is Gallows, because he's got the extension ability, you know, so he's naturally good. We want him on this so he can heal. We want Flash hit, in particular for the Valiant skill. That's like kind of incredible there. See, so we know Jet and Clive are not good with magic, so Virginia would want the other wizards like specifically magic based, like Moonspark you probably want. What else would we want to give her? Like, I kind of feel like fire, because it's got the, Devastate spell? I don't know, the non-elemental one, that's just solid. Let's see, speed, and earth for defense. Alright, yeah, I want you to have... you can have lucky for sure. Don't make sure you go the fastest? Yeah, probably not. And Clive, we're gonna go this. We're gonna go like full tank build for you. That's what we're gonna do. So yeah, Clive. I think we have another couple stuffs for you too. Might as well just throw all these on for you. Power cancel. Not gonna be that useful, but why not? Gallows. As I learned, a lot of the elemental ward stuff is like really good to go for. So there you go. Just automatically do that. Jet. The boosts are great. Gala boost. And this is for a treasure, but you're already lucky, so it's probably fine. Counterattack would be cool, but probably best to defend yourself. Virginia, what do I want to do with you? Just FP cost would be pretty great. Would be pretty great for Gallows, too. Long guard, interesting. Auto reload is neat. Let's do all this. And then let's do a lot of status words, because like you've got the items and you can save other people. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. Alright, so Clive's got some points. Let's look at Terra Roar. Let's see, yeah, you got status word, power cancel, wind word. We could also put on SOS reflex boost. Raise reflex when HP is critically low. Maybe. Hold on, you also have... No, you've only got Terra Roar, that's all I did. I'm gonna go ahead and do that then. I'm not here to be professional, I'm just here to play a video game. Sure. Alright, we have a basic team setup now. Because I do like the tank idea for Clive, because he is strongest defensively. He's also kind of strongest offensively, but he's just so slow. He's just a cannon, you know what I mean? See, is there nothing here? Am I in the wrong spot? No, I'm not in the wrong spot. Let's not fight this one. Infinitum! Infinitum? Infinite Tom? Let's figure this out. Yeah, it's already like 30 minutes, so ish, more or less.
Bound by the lineage and destiny of priesthood. I couldn't bear it. That was until yesterday. I rebelled and left Baskar, but that didn't change a thing. I couldn't find the freedom I was looking for. I'm here today so that I can find my freedom here and ascertain its true meaning.
I'm pretty sure Janice is already here, and that an unknown trap lies before us.
Bring it on. I know the price of freedom ain't cheap. Okay, you all know what the plan is. We kick Janice's behind right here, right now. We have to stop him from getting any more Guardian life force.
Oh yeah! Infinitum. So that's a great idea. I think that's good. I lied to you. I guess. I wouldn't say I lied, but we're gonna go ahead and rest at Gallus' house. And just as we got to the actual meat of the episode, yeah, I'm probably gonna call it there. Make sure we're all rested up and ready to go. Let me get in this thing. Let me go home right here. Yeah, that tower was right there. If you had eyes that worked, you could see the tower from here, probably. The camera angle doesn't really help illustrate my point, but if you didn't have to know what you're looking for, you could just see that on the horizon. But as we know in Wild Arms, that's not how it works. Okay. Alright, let's see. So it's definitely probably this house. Hello, Granny. I see, found the closest beach seen from the southwest of our village. If only we had a vehicle with which to cross the dunes, it would not be far. I know it's a long ride, but it's the only way to get to Infinitum. Or Infinitum, I don't know. Let's see.
Funny, I was wide awake a moment ago, but once I got close to this bed, I started feeling so sleepy.
Stay awake. Do other people react that way? So there's that cot. Maybe I'll just have a little snooze. Okay. Anyone can just interact with this, I don't know.
I said I could crash here if I wanted to.
No, never.
Well, perhaps I should call it a day.
Alright, well, I don't know. Cute. I'm glad. Lots of sneaky little conversations when you talk with the right person, it turns out. Like, I don't know if we discovered this, but it turns out you can only read stories to Clive's daughter with Clive. Can you believe it? That's so messed up. Why would they do this? Alright. Who are you? No one important, probably. Let's save. Alright. So, it's a rambling episode. I'm sure they all are. It's just the first time I've done it in a while, so please understand. I won't do the usual outro thing. I'll probably do some save data management to erase a lot of these files. So let me go ahead and save. Back in slot 1 here. And then delete a whole bunch here. This is just a backup of the most recent one, by the way, if you're curious. So. Alright, I won't do the whole outro thing. I'm just going to do this. It's fine. Goodbye, take care. You know what, viewers? Goodbye and take care of yourself. I don't know how frequently these episodes are going to come out, but it's good to get back to it. Let's hope we don't have any other long breaks in the way. I don't know. You know me. I'm a fool. I'm a goof. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Yep, that's a good outro.